are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. Taijuan Walker gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Listen, the sky has been the limit for Taijuan Walker, and I've been saying this, and I'll continue to say it. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when Taijuan Walker gives up on himself. Big, strong guy, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good, clean, soft mechanics. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better. This could be one of the up-and-coming right-handed pitching stars in the game of baseball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today. As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
So now to the plate, Matt Duffy, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's 1 for 3. Ball 1. And there he goes toward second. Grounded weakly toward third. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
That was third. The designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. I'm set with the 0-1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Lance Lynn gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Coming to the plate now, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game one of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game two with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Lynn has racked up over 1,300 innings on the major league mound and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded back up the middle. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Adore is there. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. First pitch on its way. And that one's just 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Chu has a read on it, and that retires the. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So next to the plate for Texas, Danny Santana hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's wide, 2-0. In there, 2-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Up next for the Rangers, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope. Okay.
1-1. Santana stands at second with no outs. Chu with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
7. The first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Here now the 2-2. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is Smith. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, with one out and a runner on third, he just wanted to lift one to the outfield to move across the run. But he does a heck of a lot more than that by lifting it right over the fence.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Still only one out in the inning. Squared that one up just a little late. Chirinos, a veteran at 35 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Smith.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9. The second baseman, Rougned Odor.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Lifted in the air out to right. Giving chase is Henniger. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But 2 here in the Rangers' half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Texas. Dan Vogelbach is next. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
The first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Here comes the first pitch.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Left side. He's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Next for Seattle, Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Slow little roller to third. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And this one's high and tight, backing him up, 2-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They trail it here 2-0. Here's now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. Here it comes now to Andrus. And he gets him to the right side of the infield. Vogelbach makes the catch, and there's 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
At the plate, Matt Duffy. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Willie Calhoun is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Three balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 3-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Rangers set down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's looked great on the few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Line to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Striding forward now is the Dylan Moore, who was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. First and second now, one man out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 on the way. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So stepping in, Malik Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
A ball and a strike now. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Here's the center fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Evan White will come on now and run at third base following the injury.
The batter, the right fielder,
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Into the box now, Daniel Vogelbach, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Ready with the 1-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Mariners forced to settle for one. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rangers on top here, 2-1. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. Here's Joey Gallo now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Gallo is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Stepping up now, Danny Santana. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Popped him up. Murphy over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Now at the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. Here's the first pitch to him. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Riding in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
To the plate now, Kyle Seager. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Rounded down the third baseline. To second for 1. On to first, and they double up Seager.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result of double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Tom Murphy. Lynn's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 is taken high above the zone. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
High in the air, deep down the left field line. But this will land untouched. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. None left for Seattle. They still trail it here 2-1. ready to go in the top of the fifth. Ready to take his hacks again, Ronald Guzman, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the two-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind an account, sits on something off-speed or the breaking ball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith is there. One pitch, one out.
Now batting, the catcher, Robinson.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here's the pitch. And as that misses, it's 3-2 now. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman, Rudned.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rudned Odor. From the stretch. Fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him. 0-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. From the belt, the pitch, and a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Gonzalez. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Rangers take control here, it's now 4-1.
You're going to get one fastball right down the middle, probably once or twice a game, and you cannot miss it. And he did not miss it. He roasted that pitch.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy. Ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
that's it.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-1 Rangers. Leading off the inning, J.P. Crawford, and they'll need him to get something going here.
J.P. Crawford.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
That's
Ball 2 now. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chu has a read on it. 1 out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Evan White.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Evan White. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And now a pitch on the way.
That's out.
White, an Ohio native. This is his first year at the big league level.
Hey!
1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chu coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. Lynn gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Grounded weakly down for third. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mariners cut it to 2. It's now a 4-2 score.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
So here's Malik Smith
Number 00.
as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Taylor Gilbo will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Taylor Gilbo.
Striding into the box, Willie Calhoun. Number 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Willie Calhoun.
He's set and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now the 2-0 home. Pitch is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-1 is a fastball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 0-1 on its way. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he fouls this one off. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. So a full count now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch on its way to first. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Into the box, Danny Santana. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Gonzalez, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Good.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Smith will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready now, Mitch Haniger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. The 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably...
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Colby Allard takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 39.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And he puts it on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Into the box, Kyle Seager, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. There's a line drive base hit to left field. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Fastball well outside.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate.
Oh, man, I love those kinds of plays. Base hit to the outfield, and he comes up broke. We all knew it was going to be close all the way, but it was right on the money to halt him in his tracks. That was a big-time throw.
At the plate now, J.P. Crawford, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Evan White.
In now the Mariners DH, Evan White, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Cut fastball taken for strike one. 2 down, runners at first and second. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Ready with the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. All even now at 4 apiece. Matt McGill will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 61, Matt McGill.
7th inning ready to roll. Stepping into the box, Ronald Guzman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And it's fouled away. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The second baseman, D.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Pitch popped up. And they'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 00. Malik.
1 away for Seattle now in inning number 7, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And that one one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Brett Martin is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Standing in now, Mitch Haniger, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
Next step, 1-2.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, Daniel Vogelbach, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
A pause and the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Fine work that time by the Texas bullpen. Eighth inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Sam Tuivalala has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Here's Elvis Andrus now.
The last at-bat, MLB, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Tuivalala is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Now the 2-1 pitch. Liner towards second. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the eighth.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box now, Matt Duffy, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Willie Calhoun. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And another foul ball. Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. 3-2 to the Rangers designated hitter.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Throw in time at first for route number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We'll see the man they call Cargo. Carlos Gonzalez will lead it off when we return. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 4-4. Anderson Tejeda is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter.
Now playing shortstop, number 83.
Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
In and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Protector number 2, John Murphy.
Ready for another shot now. Tom Murphy. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
2 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch. Swung on and missed.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 4-4. Austin Adams will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Austin Adams.
Now at the plate, Danny Santana. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Danny Santana.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. The pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one had some real good late life.
So now to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Chu on his way to second now. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Now batting.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. In now, Ronald Guzman.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0. Taken high and deep to right. Ranging back is Henniger. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting. The catcher.
Now batting, Robinson Chirinos. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's right.
Ready with the 1-0.
Ball that side.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
The 2-0. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And that ball 4, so it's first and second now, 2 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Rudned.
Here's Rudned Odor now. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
The set and the 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Rangers leave a pair. Score remains tied at 4. Nick Solak will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Now playing right field, number 15.
Jesse Chavez comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 30, Jesse Chavez.
Digging in now, J.P. Crawford. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The shortstop, J.P.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Chavez stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Three and 1 now. It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Standing in, Evan White. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, D. Gordon. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Nope. 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the possible winning run is into second base. Two-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. Two-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Stepping into the box, Malik Smith. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Comes set, the 0-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Possible winning runs at second with two down, however. Now a swing here and a little looper, and I don't think anyone's going to get there. That one's going to fall. The throw to the plate, and they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and one was a long ball. He has to feel pretty good about what he did here.